First of all, I would like to say thank you for your attention to watch this video presentation from my group. Okay, and let me introduce myself and my partner in this presentation. My name is Mira Suciana, and my partner are Vanessa Putri, Lina Natalia, and Rini. We are from group 3. In this presentation, we will discuss about human body. Human body. Human body, the physical substance of the human organism, composed of living cell and extracellular materials and organized into tissues, organ, and system. Human anatomy and physiology are treated in many different articles. For detailed discussion of specific tissues, organ, and system, see human blood, cardiovascular system, digestive system, endocrine system, renal system, skin, muscle system, nervous system, reproductive system, respiration, sensory reception, and skeletal system. Human body fact. 1. The human body is made up of a head, neck, torso, 2 arms, and 2 legs. The average height of an adult human is about 5 to 6 feet tall. The human body is made to stand erect, walk on 2 feet, use the arms to carry and lift, and has opposable thumbs. 2. The adult body is made up of 100 trillion cells, 206 bones, 600 muscles, and 22 internal organs. 3. There are many systems in the human body. 4. Every square inch of the human body has about 19 million skin cells. Every hour, about 1 billion cells in the human body must be replenished. And next, tissues. Cells group together in the body to form tissues, a collection of similar cells that group together to perform a specialized function. There are 4 primary tissue types in the human body: epithelial tissues, connective tissues, muscle tissues, and nerve tissues. 1. Epithelial tissues. The cells of epithelial tissues pack tightly together and form continuous sheets. The surface as lining is different parts of the body. Epithelial tissues serve as membranes lining organs and helping to keep the body organs separate, in place, and protected. Some examples of epithelial tissues are the outer layer of the skin, the inside of the mouth and stomach, and the tissues surrounding the body organs. And second, connective tissues. There are many types of connective tissues in the body. Generally speaking, connective tissues add support and structure to the body. Most types of connective tissues contain fibrous strands of the protein collagen that add strength to connective tissues. Some examples of connective tissues include the inner layers of skin, tendons, ligaments, cartilage, bone, and fat tissues. In addition to these more recognizable forms of connective tissues, blood is also considered a form of connective tissues. And third, muscle tissue. Muscle tissue is a specialized tissue that can contract. Muscle tissue contains the specialized protein, actin, and myosin that slide past one another and allow movement. Examples of muscle tissue are connecting in the muscle throughout your body. And fourth, nerve tissue. Nerve tissue contains 2 types of cells, neuron and glial cell. Nerve tissue has the ability to generate and conduct electrical signals in the body. These electrical messages are managed by nerve tissue in the brain and transmitted down the spinal cord to the body.
Organs. Organs are the next level of organization in the body. An organ is a structure that contains at least two different types of tissue functioning together for a common purpose. There are many different organs in the body. The liver, kidneys, heart, even your skin is an organ. In fact, the skin is the largest organ in the human body and provides use with an excellent example for explanation purpose. The skin is composed of three layers: the epidermis, dermis, and subcutaneous layers. The epidermis is the outermost layer of skin. It consists of epithelial tissue in which the cells are thickly packed together, providing a barrier between the inside of the body and the outside world. Below the epidermis lies a layer of connective tissue called the dermis. In addition to providing support for the skin, the dermis has many other purposes. The dermis contains blood vessels that nourish skin cells. It contains nerve tissue that provides feel in the skin, and it contains muscle tissue that is responsible for giving you goosebumps when you get cold or frightened. The subcutaneous layer is beneath the dermis and consists mainly of a type of connective tissue called adipose tissue. Adipose tissue is more commonly known as pore, and it helps cushion the skin and provide protection from cold temperatures. Organ system. Organ systems are composed of two or more different organs that work together to provide a common function. There are three major organ systems in the human body. They are the skeletal system. Major role. The main role of the skeletal system is to provide support for the body, to protect delicate internal organs, and to provide attachment sites for the organs. Major organs: bones, cartilage, tendons, and ligaments. Muscular system. Major role. The main role of the muscular system is to provide movement. Muscles work in pairs to move limbs and provide the organism with mobility. Muscles also control the movement of materials through some organs such as the stomach and intestine and the heart and circulation system. Major organs: skeletal system and smooth muscles throughout the body. Circulatory system. Major role. The main role of the circulatory system is to transport nutrients, gas such as oxygen and carbon dioxide, hormones, and water throughout the body. Major organs: heart, blood vessels, and blood.
Nervous system. Major role. The main role of the nervous system is to relay electrical signal through the body. The nervous system directs behavior and movement, and along with the endocrine system, control physiological process. Major organ: brain, spinal cord, and peripheral nerves. Respiratory system. Major role. The main role of the respiratory system is to provide gas exchange between the blood and environment. Primarily, oxygen is absorbed from the atmosphere into the body and carbon dioxide is expelled from the body. Major organ: nose, trachea, and lungs. Digestive system. Major role. The main role of the digestive system is to break down and absorb nutrients that are necessary for growth and maintenance. Major organ: mouth, esophagus, stomach. Excretory system. Major role. The main role of excretory system is to filter out cellular wastes, toxins, and excess water for nutrients for the circulation system. Major organ: kidneys, ureter, bladder, and urethra. Endocrine system. Major role. The main role of the endocrine system is to relay chemical message through the body, in conjunction with the nervous system. This chemical message help control physiological process such as nutrient absorption, growth, etc. Major organ. Many glands exist in the body that secrete endocrine hormones. Among these are the hypothalamus, pituitary, thyroid, pancreas, and adrenal glands. Reproductive system. Major role. The main role of the reproductive system. Major role. The main role of the reproductive system is to manufacture cells and allow reproduction. In the male, sperm are created to inseminate egg cells produced in female. Major organ for female: ovaries, oviduct, uterus, vagina, and mammary glands. Male: testes, seminal, vesicles, and penis. Lymphatic or immune system. Major role. The main role of the immune system is to destroy and remove invading microbes and virus from the body. The lymphatic system also removes fat and excess fat from the blood. Major organ: lymph, lymph and vessels with blood cells, T and B cell. Selesai.
Female reproductive system. The mammary glands. The mammary glands are accessory organs of the female reproductive system that are specialized to secrete milk following pregnancy. They are located in the subcutaneous tissue of the front thorax within the elevations, which are called breath. Cervix. The lower on third of the uterus in the tubular cervix, which extends downward into the upper portion of the vagina. The cervix surrounds the opening called the cervical orifice, through which the uterus communicates with the vagina. Fallopian tubes. The fallopian tube extends from the uterus to the ovary. This tube carries eggs and sperm and is where fertilization of the eggs or ovum takes place. Labia minor. The labia or singular labium minor are flattened language into folds located with the cleft between the labia major. This fold extends along either side of the vestibule. Ovary ligament. Each ovary is attached to several ligaments that help to hold it in position. The largest of these, formed by a fold of peritoneum, is called the broad ligament. Ovaries. The ovaries are a pair of oval or almond-shaped glands which lie on either side of the uterus and just below the opening to the fallopian tubes. In addition to producing eggs or ova, the ovaries produce female sex hormones called estrogen and progesterone. Uterus. The uterus or womb is a hollow, muscular organ in which unfertilized egg, called the zygote, becomes embedded, and in which the egg is nourished and allowed to develop until birth. Vagina. The vagina is a muscular passage which forms a part of the female sex organ and which connects the necks of the uterus, or called the cervix, with the external genital vulva. The vulva is made up of several female organs which are external. These include a small, rounded pad of fat which protects the pubic bones. Breasts. The breasts are two protruding, milk-producing glands, which are located on the front of the case. Male breasts are an undeveloped version of those on the female. Male reproductive system. Cowpeas or bulbourethral glands. The bulbourethral or cowpeas glands are two small structures about the size of peas, which are located below the prostate gland. They are composite of many tubes whose linings secrete a fluid that is released in the response to sexual stimulation to provide some lubrication to the end of the penis in preparation for sexual intercourse. Most of the lubricating, however, is provided by the female reproductive organ. Ductus deferens. The ductus deferens, or also called the vas deferens, is a muscular tube that begins at the lower end of the epididymis and passes upward along the side of the testis to become part of the spermatic cord. Penis. The penis is the external sex organ of the male through which blood, urine, and semen pass. It consists of their cylinder-shaped bodies of spongy tissue filled with thin blood vessels. We grind the leg of the organ. Two of these bodies lie side by side in the upper portion of the penis. Prostate gland. The prostate gland is a solid, chestnut-shaped organ surrounding the first part of the urethra, or tube which carries the urine and semen. In the male, it produces secretion which form a part of the semen. The prostate gland lies just under the bladder and in front of the rectum. Testicles. The scrotum is a sac that hangs under the penis and holds the testes. It is divided internally into two halves by a membrane, each half containing a testis. It has an outer layer of thin, wrinkly skin over a layer of tissue which contains muscle.